Clapping, clapping, clapping. Devin Townsend, GEARWHORE, with clapping Zim Mixton. Here we are, another video. GEARWHORE! 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 This guitar is an example of basically how all the guitars that I'm playing live currently, except for that one plank guitar, which doesn't have the Evertune, are set up. And that is Framus guitars, Fishman pickups, Evertune bridges, DAddario 10 through 52. So anyway, why do I choose these things? Well, they're for practical reasons. It's not just because I'm working with the company, though I wouldn't be ashamed to do that if that was the case. So Framus will make anything that I have asked them to make, and that has included some phenomenally difficult projects. And each time they do, they make it perfectly for me. Like if I want, for example, this sort of, this is their Mayfield model. Typically it's a semi-hollow body, but I like that big mahogany maple top, sort of Les Paul sort of vibe. So I asked them to make me a solid version of it, and they did. I asked them to make the back of it black chrome, and they did. And ebony, and and crazy lights, and it's a 12-inch, I think, radius, 21 frets, which is the amount that I like. Grover tuners. It's a flame maple top, and it's just bulletproof. These things, I travel everywhere with them, and they take hits like from the airline or falling off stage, and it's just the covering that they've got on it. They're so unbelievably solid that I will happily put them up against any guitar ever. In my opinion, they're the best guitars for me, right? I love them, and this is an example of one of them. And the signature models that we're doing, the Stormbender, I'll show you in another video. But it's the same configuration. These pickups are made by Fishman. They're called the Transcendence. They're a signature pickup. And the idea behind them is it has two distinct sounds in one pickup. It's got an active, real sort of crunchy metal tone. It's got a passive voiced single coil tone. And it allows me to accurately represent multiple tones with one guitar. It's like an enduro motorbike. The sort of off-road, on-road. It's like a mullet. It's the pickup equivalent of a mullet, you know what I mean? It's like business in the front and rock in the back. That's not a good selling point, is it? We should have called them the mullet. Anyway, I use the Fishman mullet / Transcendence. But they're great. And the Evertune, which I've rambled on and on about incessantly, it's essentially humanity's last hope for proving its genius, in that I just keep my guitars in tune perfectly for as long as I have the strings on, and I just don't tune anymore. I'll tweak it maybe once a week. It might drop here and there like 3 or 4 cents, but even if I didn't do that, it would be so much more in tune than I was prior with just letting the guitar sit, that I just find that indispensable. And the combination of these 3 guitars, regardless of the body shape, 3 elements, regardless of the body shape, colors, whatever, are just my go-to for work. And if you can, I highly suggest you looking into all 3 of the things. I know the Framus stuff is really expensive, and it's kind of beyond some people. I've heard that comment. But the Stormbender guitar and the plank guitar, both of which I've designed with Framus, we're looking at getting manufactured in a different way, so the price point can be maybe about $1,000, $1,200. And at that point, hopefully we'll have the same pickups. Maybe not the Evertune. That might have to be something that's a special request. But yeah, they're awesome. Just love it, man. Every time I pick it up, I feel like Thor, crusher of all that isn't Thor crushable.
What are the strings, though?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
You never,
Zim.
You never touched on the DAddario.
I just wanted. It's like sharking you for the comment. I'm like, oh, the strings. Well, DAddario, 10 through 52. I've been using DAddario since I was a little kid. They got colorful balls on the back. Huh?
Right.
I've made that joke so many times.
Mm.
They're strings. They're great strings. I keep getting sent strings from other companies saying, hey, but these strings are different. And I'm like, yeah, but these strings are great. Like, I don't really see the need to change. And they're like, well, this one is like a more magnetic core and it resonates better with the pickup. And I'm like, yeah, it seems like a pain in the ass. So
Does it feel different?
Yeah, they do. And I think because I've been playing these strings for 35 years, anytime I try something new, I'm just like, it seems like a lot of effort for strings. So I stick with these. They last. They sound good. They got colorful balls. And, you should have colorful balls in your life too. That's it. All right. It's Dev, GEARWHORE again. Bye. More stuff coming up. Suck it.